This is Amy Chan from CakeDecoratingSchool.com, and if you like cake decorating, you're in the right place. In this video, we're going to be talking about cake drums and presentation boards. So there's two thicknesses that we use. The 1/4 inch, which I kind of call a presentation board because it's not really thick enough to be a drum, but it's basically a covered cake board, and the 1/2 inch, right? So it's got more layers to it, it's much sturdier, and it's capable of holding tiered cakes. And so there's a few things to keep in mind. It's grease resistant. If your frosting has a lot of fat in it, there's a possibility you're going to get some show through. So just keep that in mind. It's wrapped with a grease resistant paper. We typically buy them in white because people just don't even notice them. They fade into the background, they blend in with the decor and the cake stands and everything else, and they're kind of nondescript. But they're also available in a variety of colors and also metallics like gold and silver. So you can use those features to your advantage if you want to match them to events, right? And while it's coated in this grease resistant paper, it doesn't go all the way around. So you will be able to see the cardboard on the bottom. So just keep that in mind. It's a nice sturdy, right, item, and it'll hold a significant amount of weight, even these. So I use the 1/4 inch ones. Most popular sizes we buy are 8 and 12 inch round, and I usually just use those for single tier cakes, and they work out really nicely. So if someone just wants a little 6 inch round to cut, it's going on an 8 inch wrapped board, right? If I'm doing multi-tier cakes, the most typical sizes I'm buying are 10, 12, and 14. We also keep some 16 inch rounds on hand just for really big ones. And then I also keep some 14 inch squares on hand because occasionally we get some big groom's cakes and other things, and it's just nice to have those for when you need them. A lot of times too, you can buy these in bulk. Buying in quantities of 6 or 12 will help you save some money. So just keep that in mind. And these are really nice for tiered cakes. We've done up to like 5 tiered cakes on these, and they hold the weight. So they are actually very sturdy. But since they're made from cardboard, they are susceptible to damage and shipping. Sometimes you'll get them and maybe one will be bent or it'll have a hole poked in it if you got it shipped with something else. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing your ordering. I try not to order other things that are heavy. So a lot of times when I order these, the only other thing I'm ordering are styrofoam dummies. That way it kind of reduces the chances that it's going to get crunched up in the box. Like let's say if you ordered a bucket of fondant with it, might not be the best idea. So just kind of keep those things in mind when you're ordering them. They're meant to be a low-cost product, right? So you can see things like where the paper is wrapped on the sides. For most people, it doesn't bother them. If you're looking for higher-end clientele and you really want to impress people, you can always cover the top with fondant and trim the sides with ribbon. Not only will it add a little bit of extra strength to it, it just makes it look really nice. So these are nice blank slate. They're really cheap, and that way if you don't get them back, it doesn't matter. Things like masonite are great because they hold lots of weight. They're easy to cover, but if you don't get it back, it's a serious chunk of change every time one goes out the door. So just things to keep in mind, right? We love these. We've been using them for years. I buy them in bulk and have a bunch on hand every year when we go into wedding season. If you like this video, and you want to check out more about the equipment we use or about cake decorating, follow us on Insta or YouTube at CakeDecoratingSchool.com.